This video is about should you seek for happiness in your life. There are more important things to seek than happiness, and I will share exactly what those things are. To find out more, please stay tuned to this video. Welcome to the SCG Show, the home of education entertainment, and please do me a favor, if you really enjoyed this video, smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. Now, back when I was younger, or even when I was a kid, a long time ago, all I wanted to do were things that made me happy. Happiness was my number one priority, and I was very lucky and blessed to have a good childhood. But as we get older, grumpier, moodier, and we don't laugh as much, we look back on our childhood and we think, God, we were really happy. Well, yeah, if you lived with a good, healthy family, guardians, you had nothing to ever worry about. All the bills were paid for, your food was cooked, all responsibilities lay with someone else. All you had to do, like myself, was get up, brush your teeth, go to school, and even that was not easy. People are throwing out cliche lines regarding happiness nowadays. Stuff like, boy, I wish I could just be happier. What I would do to be happy right now. My life is miserable. I wish I was happy. Whilst I agree happiness is important, and as important as joy, it should not be the be-all and end-all for your life. I found this out the hard way. As a gambling addict for many years, I believed going to the casino, putting on bets, gambling made me happy. It may have released endorphins, which are the chemicals directly correlated to the emotion of joy and happiness, but it genuinely made me happy. Did it actually make me happy gambling? Of course not. It's the same with sex, or watching a movie, or playing a sport, etc. Also, you cannot simply just be happy all the time. Think about it. Is it sunny all the time, 24 hours a day? It isn't. You must have the right understanding of a balance. Therefore, to have the sun and the day, you need to have the moon and the night. A yin to the yang. My conclusion is there are better things to seek in your life besides happiness. Happiness comes in doses and are the results of life circumstances, choices, and personal achievements. Here are the better things to seek in your life over happiness. In my opinion, pursuing and achieving goals totally outranks the pursuit of happiness. I can confirm this as I've seen people plod along well into their 60s and older, always in the pursuit of happiness, and they get nowhere. I know there's the saying, man makes plans and God laughs. However, I work on the lines of realism, basing that it is better to hope for the best and plan for the worst. I was once a bit of a happy-go-lucky sort of guy, plodding along, pursuing happiness, trying different things, crossing my fingers, just hoping it would all work out. Then a man who went on to become one of my mentors sat me down and had a very serious talk with me. He said, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? What's your plan?" The truth was I had no plan. I said, "Well, I've no idea. I just want to be happy." "That'd be great." And he continued. He said, "Being happy is not going to put food on the table. Working hard, starting a business, getting a job, investing, that's what's going to do that." He was dead right. It was no wonder this guy was a self-made millionaire. And with that, I started working on my goals. I wanted to start my own business, work for myself, invest in different things, diversify my portfolio, get into shape, start getting healthier, work on my confidence, my insecurities. I had a hell of a lot of work to do. What is more, there were mini goals in there as well, such as start to save £100 a week, buy a nice car, travel, meet new friends, read more books. When I look back on my 21-year-old self, I see how I was so lost. I was chasing the fast things, the quick fixes, something to make me happy. That was the wrong approach. And ever since that talk with my mentor, I have been in the pursuit of goals. And chasing goals has made me a better person, a more successful person, a wiser person as well, and a happier one. Because pursuing the goals that ultimately I believe will improve my life will make me live a happier life as well. What are you truly passionate about? What interests do you have besides your work and career? What hobbies genuinely excite you? What are you enthusiastic about in your life? Those are all really important questions and in turn beneficial. A guy I know used to have a season ticket to watch Chelsea FC in the Premier League. He would spend his day travelling to the ground and home watching them play. As much as he enjoyed the sport, he had lost his passion for it. He actually never really truly cared about soccer or Chelsea. It was something he just wanted to do to spend his time, unwind from his work. He eventually gave up his ticket because he was not passionate about it. However, he was passionate about golf. He was a golf nut, lived and breathed the sport. He put it off for years playing it because he never had the time because he was either spending it with his family or going to Chelsea. Then it hit him. If I give up Chelsea, I'll just go play golf, he said. His life has completely changed for the better from this decision. To some people, this may seem like a crazy decision to do so. But to this guy, he was genuinely passionate about the sport of golf. He, enjoyed watching Chelsea, but life was too short. He instead chose to focus and pursue something he was more emotionally invested in. Due to his busy work schedule, he couldn't balance the two. He had to make a choice. He said, "I'm so much happier playing golf. Honestly, I cannot tell you how good it is for my mental health." Since the pandemic, I have gone all in myself on my passions, one of which is writing and creating content and videos. Hence, this YouTube channel and my blog. Some of my proudest work to date. I'm genuinely passionate about creating content, especially if it helps other people. And of course, that makes me very, very happy. I ask you one more time, what are you passionate about? Are you enjoying this video? If you are, please hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. The art of giving is the key to an abundance of happiness. My late dad was a great giver, and it was no surprise that people turned up in big numbers to his funeral a year ago. He would give his time, advice, and money if need be. He always believed others had it worse off, and that it was his job and responsibility to help. I will never be as good a man as my dad. A lot of people won't, sadly. However, I have adopted his philosophy of giving to this YouTube channel. I ask for nothing in return, maybe for a like or a subscribe, which is free. I set up the SCG show with the idea of giving my wisdom, my experiences, and whatever knowledge I have back to the world. All of the stuff I've learnt along the journey in life. When I was going through a hard time, I would find myself on blogs and YouTube channels and videos on the subjects I didn't know about, like narcissism, dealing with grief, managing money, breakups. That's why I started this channel, to give back. My content is totally free. And it brings me such joy with some of the comments and testimonials readers and viewers alike have left. "Thanks for your videos," they'll say, or "This video really resonated with me," or "You've given me the inspiration to turn my life around." I want to take this opportunity to thank you all for all your wonderful support. If it were not for the SCG show, who knows how I would ever see such messages? I probably wouldn't. And when I read these messages I receive, I feel so happy. It's why I give, to help others. It's why I provide content to inspire. Giving will always trump taking. That's a known fact. You don't need to be a blogger or start a charity to give. You can give your time to a person that really needs it, or to those people who are crying out for help. Bring happiness to the world by giving more, but mainly more of you. Finally, your life has meaning when you realize the simple truth that everything you do matters. Everything. Even not doing anything, that matters. So if you sit around all day, procrastinate, sleep, eat, and act like a sloth, that matters. Because one day those chickens will come home to roost in many ways. The same applies if you're proactive. If you keep showing up, burning the midnight oil, acting disciplined, determined, I can assure you that matters. May not happen straight away, but you'll reap the rewards. When I left the toxic ex once and I lost my father shortly after, my life had no meaning whatsoever. I was a broken man. However, I started this channel and decided to keep it going. I cut ties with a lot of negative people. I started to work on a plan for a new future, a new life, and even in the eye of the storm of the pandemic as well. And sure enough, my life had meaning. I get up, I work, I run my businesses, I see and speak to the friends that I care about, and I'm even happy dating again. Everything I do, even the tiniest and simplest things, matter, even just brushing my teeth. And a life without meaning is an unhappy life, but a life with meaning is happy. It is a reason to get out of bed every morning. Despite what you think or what others say about you, your life has meaning. Trust me. And everything you do, even the tiniest, most minute thing, matters. Never forget that. Thank you so much for watching.